It's so crazy how fast the ball has gotten rolling on what we're trying to accomplish. Like my 1-year plan, my 3-year plan, and my 5-year plan have now started to look drastically different because of everything that's starting to happen. With the sponsorships, bringing on Shimano, having Specialized, having MEDterra, these like really huge backers of this team that seemingly came out of nowhere, you know, these people that put this hope into this one guy. And now my 3-year plan is different.
It's been a little hard, you know, having to do a lot more than just ride bikes, but in the sense that this is going towards our future and like we're creating something and it's for us and for the riders that we have. It's like we created this team, like I like to say it's a team created by riders for riders. So like it's a little bit of a sacrifice, but you know, that being said, I go out and train and I'm happy every day.
Right side, there's no limitations in your ankle mobility, so there's nothing telling me that you would be biased to one direction or the other.
All right.
And I always tell people it's like walking upstairs. Nobody ever told you like how to put your foot when you walk up a stair. You just put your ankle where you put it.
All right.
And that's fine. Your body's just finding like, this is the most stable place for me to hold my foot while I'm trying to push down super hard with my glutes and my quads.
Okay.
Comfortable on it?
I felt more comfortable on the saddle. I felt like I had less top end power, but I felt like my endurance was like a little bit better. And I always chalk that up to I can't get as deep, so like I'm just saving my like legs a little bit more because I'm like a little bit further back. But it just felt like I had more consistency and like less like top end go.
Okay.
Man, I kid you not, the first time I ever walked into Specialized was one of the first time I felt like a superstar. And I don't consider myself a superstar by any means, but walking into an environment when people are very interested in like the things that you've done and who you are as a person, it was crazy. For Specialized being such a massive company, that like the humbleness that they bring and the proudness they bring to, it seems like all of their athletes, was incredible. It was a very easy decision, and I knew I was exactly where I needed to be the first time I walked into that building, and I was greeted by, you know, everyone with open arms and warm hearts. And it's never really changed. Every time I go there, it's the same feeling of, I can tell that they're proud of the things that I've accomplished under their brand or with their brand. And that's something that has never changed, and it's something that helped me want to be more a part of what they're doing and what they're building and where they're going.
Everyone was super nervous. This is the first race, and like, you know, my day started off, I woke up, I was super excited, super nervous, had music blasting in everyone's face, so like, just super excited. And you know, wake up, you have coffee, you have your breakfast, put a little bit of the CBD oil in the coffee, and like, you know, it just calms you down. And then got to the race, you know, saw all my friends, and was super excited to race, man. So like, it started out, you know, 2 laps into the race, everyone's excited, everyone's nervous. Attack goes, I follow. We ended up lapping the field, and it was crazy because like, while I'm in that break, I'm thinking, if we lap the field, it's over for everyone, because now I have my whole team, and that's where I'm the best. You know, I have Justin, Dante, Angel, everyone, and I was super excited when I saw the back of the field. I started pulling even harder. I was like, oh yeah, it's on. So like, I just have to bring it home for everyone, man. I mean, hey man, like, my mom is always, you're gonna hear my mom in every video. She's always excited, and like, I do it for her, I do it for my dad. My dad is not gonna be as excited as she is because he expects us to win these races, and like, you know, that's a lot of pressure on us, but we deal with it. But it's super cool. Like, my uncles come out, everyone comes out, because in Belize, cycling is one of the biggest sports, and that's why we do it. And like, just to have them there is so great to win the first race and make them proud.
working with MEDterra has been amazing, simply because every partner that I've connected with the team, every partnership that we're going after and that we have currently, we feel the same way when we walk into their headquarters. So when we go into MEDterra, we totally feel like we belong there, and that's so important. Feeling like people actually care about who you are, what you're doing, beyond the sponsorship, beyond anything else. Just being around people that are like-minded and you feel like they actually care about you. From the people at the bottom to the people at the top. MEDterra has been such a great partner in just making us feel like we can do it and inspiring us to see, like we were with MEDterra when you guys were in a small little building, and now you guys are in a massive building, and like that's inspiring to us because like we're at that small little building stage of who we are, and looking to you guys and just seeing that you can do all of this stuff with a smile on your face and this humble attitude gives us a lot of hope and encourages us to like go out there and be the best that we can be. And now on the sponsorship side of stuff, just being linked with a brand that's making a difference in so many people's lives, and again, pushing boundaries. Like that's what we're about. We're about pushing boundaries, doing the thing that's different, doing the hard thing. That's where real change comes from. A cool story coming out of it that touches home for me is I was out on a ride, drinking coffee as I do, and this guy out of nowhere was like, "Hey man, are you Justin Williams?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Who wants to know?" He was like, "Man, I've seen you on like the MEDterra like commercials. Like my son has cancer and he uses MEDterra products. It's something that is an essential tool for like basically our happiness." And I remember like his name's Micah. It changed my whole perspective on what we were doing. Like when we take the time out of our day to come do interviews, to go do photo shoots, and what our story means to someone like Micah who, you know, is seeing us, you know, obviously we're this product that he uses, but like seeing us in advertisement and like maybe listening to what our story is. And if that gives him like a shred of hope, that's crazy. And to be linked with a company that is making that difference, you couldn't ask for more.